And now, it's the big birthday bash, ladies and gentlemen. And the birthday boy is standing right next to me. Here he is, Mr. Ian Whitcomb and the Bungalow Boys. Oh, sneaking up on me, eh?
Thank you, Maxwell.
Here you are, Ian Whitcomb.
Thank you very much for coming. And for those of you who are actually not part of my group, it's actually my 70th birthday tonight. And I have a new military haircut. But anyway, we're going to start off with a nice up-tempo medley, which will include I Want to Say Hello, and then Hello, Hello, Hello. What a wonderful word, hello. So, here we're in that, right. All right. I want to say hello, I want to see you smile, I want to hold you in my arms again. I want to do the little things we used to do before. Honey, I can't live without you anymore. I won't be satisfied until I'm by your side. I'm longing for that moment when I'll say hello, I'll see you smile, I'll hold you in my arms again. Jeff. Hello, hello, hello. What a wonderful word. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. You can hear it wherever you go. Hello is just a game for all who play it. It all depends upon the way you say it. Hello. Hello, hello, what a wonderful word. Hello, Randy. Hello is just a game for all who play it. It all depends upon the way you say it. Hello, hello, hello. What a wonderful word. When you're smiling, when you're smiling, the whole world smiles with you. When you're laughing, when you're laughing, the sun comes shining through. But when you're crying, you bring on the rain. So stop your crying. Come on, be happy again. When you're drinking, just keep on drinking, because the whole world smiles with you. When you're crying, you bring on the rain. So stop your crying. Come on, be happy again. When you're smiling, just keep on smiling, because the whole world smiles with you. When you're smiling. Thank you very much. I'm so happy to be here to see all my friends and even people that I don't know are here tonight. And I have the most wonderful band in the world. And I'm really pleased. And every single number I play tonight, I love. And they're all very danceable. We're going to slow it down a bit and do a lovely old number written right here in the state of California called Sierra Sioux. Give me a second while I just strap on the accordion. All right. This was written in 1914 by Joseph P. Carey, who was a blind pianist. Here we go. Oh, Lord, here we go. Hang on. Far from the city of sorrows, sweetheart, I'm waiting for you. Come to the land of memories. Come where your dreams will come true. Sierra Sioux, I'm sad and lonely. The rocks and rills are lonely too. Sierra Sioux, I want you only, no one but you. Sierra Sioux, the roses weep, their tears are falling. The lonely dove no longer coo. Oh, can't you hear my poor heart calling, calling for you, Sierra Sioux. The roses weep, their tears are falling. The gentle dove no longer coo. Oh, can't you hear my poor heart calling, calling for you, Sierra Sioux. Sierra Sioux. Oh, this is such fun. We have tangos, rumbas, foxtrots, and in the second set, we will have, Maxwell has allowed me to use his crystal ball. We're going to go into the 50s and have a whole bunch of rock and roll. So, now we're going to do a nice old foxtrot from 1917 called the Darktown Strutters Ball. Oh, you guys are so do it without you. All right, the Darktown Strutters Ball. I'll do the little intro. I got some good news, honey, an invitation to the Darktown Ball. It's a very swell affair. All the high browns will be there. You wear your bell silk hat and your something. I'll wear my tuxedo. There ain't no doubt about it. We'll be the best dressed in the hall. I'll be down to get you in a taxi, honey. You better be ready about 8:30. Oh, baby, don't be late. I want to be there when the band starts playing. Remember when we get there, honey, the two steps, I'm gonna have them all. I'm gonna wear out both my shoes when they play the Jelly Roll Blues. Tomorrow night at the Darktown Strutters Ball. Be down to get you in a taxi, honey. You better be ready about 8:30. Oh, baby, don't be late. I wanna be there when the band starts playing. Remember when we get there, honey, the two steps, I'm gonna have them all. I'm gonna wear out both my shoes when they play the Jelly Roll Blues. Tomorrow night at the Darktown Strutters Ball. Tomorrow night at the Darktown Strutters Ball. The Darktown Strutters Ball. Listen, I'm having so much fun tonight. I just want to tell you that actually everybody on this stage has played with me in various movies. This is Tim Emmons on the bass, one of the great bass players of all time. Jeff Nudell on the reeds. Randy Walsh on the piano, Fred Sokolow on the various guitars, and he'll bring out his Fender later, and Tim Boatman on the drums. Now let me tell you, some of you may have seen a wonderful picture called The Cat's Meow, directed by Peter Bogdanovich, and this entire band, I just realized that we all played in that movie, and we did another one called Last Call with Jeremy Irons, and actually, I don't want to embarrass him, but there's a gentleman here who got me that job because he's a great friend of Peter Bogdanovich's, and Buck Henry is here tonight. It was Buck who got me that job. So thank you, Buck. So now we're going to do a nice waltz called When the Rest of the Crowd Go Home, I Always Go Home Alone. All right. So this is a nice waltz. Would you, Randy, Randy, would you give us one of your nice intros, or one little vamp intro? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. when the rest of the crowd go home. You know, I always go home alone. Oh, that kiss on the way back home. That's something that I've never known. I envy the others who have love affairs, who go out in couples and come home in pairs when the rest of the crowd go home. I always go home alone. I envy the others and their love affairs, who go out in couples and come home in pairs when the rest of the crowd go home. I always go home alone. Well, now, we have a wonderful couple who come here all the time, and they emailed me today for a number that I hadn't got in the book, but we put it back in the book, because they love this number. It's called The Cop on the Beat, The Man in the Moon and Me. And to sing this song, I'm going to ask my long-suffering and lovely and patient wife, Regina. Regina has been, I don't know if you all know this, and I won't go into detail, but for the last month and a half, I have not been well. Been in hospital 3 times, and the reason for this haircut is because I had some brain surgery. But Regina has been through all this so well, and she's been an absolute angel. So she's going to sing a song called The Cop on the Beat, The Man in the Moon and Me. So let's do a little, I'll do a little intro on this one. Is that mic all right? And again,
Of all the people in this lonely old world, who are the loneliest 3? The cop on the beat, the man in the moon, and me. Around the corner there's a party upstairs. Here on the corner are we. The cop on the beat, the man in the moon, and me. I go to my room and I open the door. There's nothing but gloom, so I go to the corner just to hang around some more. I see the happy-looking couples go by. They're so in love they can't see. The cop on the beat, the man in the moon, and me.
of all the people in this lonely old world. Who are the loneliest three? The cop on the beat, the man in the moon, and me. Around the corner there's a party upstairs. Here on the corner are we. The cop on the beat, the man in the moon, and me.
I go to my room and I open the door. There's nothing but gloom, so I go to the corner just to hang around some more. I see the happy-looking couples go by. They're so in love they can't see. The cop on the beat, the man in the moon, and me.
The Cop on the Beat, the Man of the Moon, and me, sung beautifully by the lovely Regina Whitcomb.
Thank you, darling.
What do you, oh, she's got a, would you like to talk about this box?
Well, you know this is Ian's birthday. This is the Ian Whitcomb birthday box. So if you brought a card for Ian, we're going to circulate this box. If you brought a card for Ian, or you'd like to write a note, or you'd like to drop in a 10-pound note. Oh yes, Ian likes banknotes. But we're going to pass this around later. So if you want to just make a nice little happy birthday remark, you could drop it in here. I was wondering if William and Catherine are here yet? No. So we'll watch for William and Catherine. They had something special they wanted to tell Ian. Thank you. I'll be back.
She'll be back.
Bring me back when you're taking your first break.
Yes. Well, we're gonna play a tango now. Let me just give a little plug here. I have a radio show that's on XM Sirius Radio. It's actually played today at 3 p.m. all over the country, but you can get it free if you go to my website, ianwhitcomb.com, and it's all podcast there. And I think my engineer is here, although I don't know if Barry's still here. And the head of Premier Radio is here too, but though I haven't seen him yet. But anyway, they're just being modest. But here's a tango for you people who love to play, who love to dance the tango. It's called Amapola. So, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. That's how they always end. That's how they always end. Well, let's skip I double very it's too fast for me. Let's do You're a Heavenly Thing. You're a Heavenly Thing. Here's a lovely number written by Little Jack Little, who was an Englishman, and he was very little. And he had a kind of sad life, but in the 20s he wrote Jealous, and in the 30s he wrote A Shanty in Old Shanty Town, and this lovely number called You're a Heavenly Thing. This is a lovely way to spend a birthday. All right. I'd like to thank your father and your mother for bringing up a child like you. And I know there'll never be another to make a dream come true is what they had to do. They took the moonlight out of the skies and put the moonlight right in your eyes. Like a June night, you're a heavenly thing. They took the fragrance out of the dew and sprinkled roses all over you. Like a garden, you're a heavenly flame. They made a clinging vine, your embrace, stars that shine, light your face to combine everything on your lips. They put the breath of spring, and then they finished, called it a day. They took the model, threw it away. Like an angel, you're a heavenly thing. And then they finished, called it a day. They took the model and threw it away. Like an angel, you're a heavenly thing. You're a heavenly thing. Listen, dancers, if these numbers are too short for you, let us know, we can extend them. But I think they're just about right, are they? Good. So we're going to do a number. Oh, yes, of course. Maxwell, you're the boss.
Say, folks, are you enjoying Ian Whitcomb and his Bungalow Boys? Mr. Whitcomb's celebrating his big birthday, the big 7-0, I hear. And here's hoping for another 70, just as good as the first 70. So you come back on your 140th birthday here at the Cicada Club, where we'll be celebrating our 75th anniversary. Thank you very much. And of course, 75 years from now, I want to invite you all to my annual 39th birthday party. And I'll be here for that. Also like to let you know, once this band set is over, we take our little break, the moon is out in the lobby. You can take your picture on the moon. It's in the lobby. And next week, here at the world-famous Cicada Club, Jennifer Keith and the High Society Boys. You've heard of them, haven't you, Ian?
Yes, I knew her father well. I knew her father well.
Yes, indeed. They'll be here next week. And wonderful shows coming up. I'll tell you all about it a little bit later, but now the dance floor is open. What do you have for us now?
A number called Daddy, Won't You Please Come Home, from the film Thunderbolt.
From the film Thunderball, the James Bond movie.
No, Thunderbolt, 1929.
Thunderbolt, the story of a boy and his horse. Not in that particular order. Whatever he said, yes.
No,
I'll show myself out, thank you.
This is from a picture called Thunderbolt, which was directed by Joseph von Sternberg in 1929. And Sam Coslow wrote this song called Daddy, Won't You Please Come Home, normally sung by a woman, actually Annette Hanshaw, but I'm going to sing it as a man. But anyway, we'll do the whole thing with a verse. Yeah, just... Night after night, she's cried, Daddy, won't you please come home? Daddy, won't you please come home? I'm so lonesome. No one can fill that vacant chair. Home isn't home when you're not there. No need to knock, the door is open for you. Sweet Daddy, even the clock keeps ticking. Daddy, won't you please come home? Oh, Daddy, do you have to roam so very long? There's lots of other new sheiks who would like to be sheiking. I haven't slipped yet, but I'm liable to weaken. Daddy, Daddy, won't you please come home? Even the clock keeps ticking. Daddy, won't you please come home? Daddy, do you have to roam so very long? There's lots of other new sheiks who would like to be sheiking. I haven't slipped yet, but I'm liable to weaken. Daddy, Daddy, won't you please come home? Come home. Now we're going to go modern. We're going to go modern. Now this is Buona Sera. It starts as a tango, and then it goes into 4/4. When it goes into 4/4, again there's extra bars at the end. It really plays itself. So it starts as a tango. I'm going to do a little. So I'll do the intro. Here's a number. It starts off as a tango, and it goes into a foxtrot. This is made famous by Louis Prima. Buona Sera. Buonasera, Signorina, buonasera. It is time to say goodnight to Napoli. Though it's hard for us to whisper Buonasera at that moon above the Mediterranean Sea. In the morning, Signorita, we'll go walking where the mountains and the sky come into view. And by that little Julia shop, we'll linger while I buy a wedding ring for your finger. In the meantime, let me tell you that I love you. Buonasera, Signorita, wish me good night. Buonasera, Signorita. Buonasera, Signorita, buonasera. It is time to say goodnight to Napoli. Though it's hard for us to whisper Buonasera with that old moon above the Mediterranean Sea. In the morning, Signorita, we'll go walking where the mountains and the sun come into view. And by that little jewelry shop, we'll linger while I buy a wedding ring for your finger. In the meantime, let me tell you, Signorita, Signorita, good night. Well, buonasera, Signorina, buonasera. It is time to say goodnight to Napoli. Oh, it's hard for us to whisper buonasera with that old moon above the Mediterranean. In the morning, Signorita, we'll go walking where the mountains and the sun come into view. And by that little junior shop, we'll linger while I buy a wedding ring for your finger. In the meantime, let me tell you that I love you. Buonasera, Signorita, kiss me goodnight. Buonasera, Signorita, wish me goodnight. That was Buonasera. All right, now we're in the 50s, so we're going to stay in the 50s. I don't know when we break, but I'm sure we have, in the second set, we have all kinds of excitements. And this is a number that I absolutely love. This is in that trumpet feel. It must be away. That last thing, and lots of offbeat. So this is called There Must Be a Way, and it was written some time ago, but I love the recording by Joni James of this. So Oh, there must be a way to help me forget that we're through. There must be a way to stop me from dreaming of you. Oh, there must be a star in the sky that isn't reflecting your eye. I just don't know how to disguise how much I love you. There must be a song that doesn't remind me of you. Oh, there must be a kiss to thrill me like yours used to do. You know, honey, baby, I look for a way to be happy. Happy with somebody new. Oh, there must be a way, but I can't find the way without you. Oh, there must be a song that doesn't remind me of you. There must be a kiss to thrill me like yours used to do. You know, I look for a way to be happy, happy with somebody new. Oh, there must be a way, but I can't find the way without you. There must be a way. I know you're thinking I've gone Vegas, but I just wanted to get a little more modern. So we'll just continue. So let's go back to the 20s now with a song called Just the Same. Enjoying yourself, Randy? What about your food? This is called Just the Same. I never knew why I'd sigh like a baby. I'm telling you now, right now, I'll sigh like a baby. I miss the bliss of the heaven. I'm home, right home, and I can't believe it's so. Oh, the whippoorwill sing in the sycamore just the same, and the butterflies fly by the buttercups just the same. Oh, the orioles call by the waterfall just the same. And the little red hen lays around all day, lays her eggs in the same old way. Oh, the katydids do what they did do just the same. And the goldenrod nods to the daisies down the lane. It must be heaven that I see, for there's the one who waits for me, just to tell me that she loves me just the same. Oh, the katydids do what they did do just the same. And the goldenrod nods to the daisies down the lane. It must be heaven that I see, for there's the one who waits for me, just to tell me that she loves me just the same. just the same. Short, sharp, and let's do a nice smoochy one for you now. A smoochy one. Here's a slow one now. The gypsy. He'll tell us. Maxwell will tell us. In a quaint caravan, there's a lady they call the gypsy. She can look in the future and drive away all your fears. Everything will come right if you only believe the gypsy. She could tell at a glance that my heart was so full of tears. She looked at my hand and told me my lover was always true. And yet in my heart I knew, dear, somebody else was with you. But I'll go there again, 'cause I wanna believe the gypsy, that my lover is true and will come back to me someday. You know, honey baby, honey pie, she looked at my hand, and you know, she told me my lover was always true. And yet, honey baby, honey pie, you know, I knew deep down in my heart, dear, somebody else was kissing you. But I'll go there again, 'cause I wanna believe the gypsy, that my lover is true and will come back to me someday. Mr. DeMille. The gypsy here is Mr. DeMille.
Say, folks, how about a big round of applause for Ian Whitcomb and his Bungalow Boys? And tonight, our very special big birthday bash. And now it's time for you to get bashed, because we have a special guest, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Birthday himself. How about a hand for Mr. Richard Halburn? Hello, Richard. How are you tonight?
Very well, thank you, sir. And we just love Ian Whitcomb, don't we?
Yes, indeed. And now we're going to sing Mr. Ian Whitcomb a very special happy birthday. I think it's time, ladies and gentlemen, we had a special happy birthday all together.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Ian. Happy birthday to you. Congratulations. But wait, oh, look at this. Here's your, now you got to make a wish. Make a wish and blow. Oh, you got your wish.
I wish the Cicada Club would live forever.
You may get that wish, too. But wait.
Yes, one candle for each century you've been here. And you're almost there. Well, ways to go still. But we have a very special treat here at the Cicada Club, and I will hand this back. You can eat. We'll take this wonderful birthday dessert and cut it up into 300 little pieces for the ladies and gentlemen here tonight so everyone can have a molecule. And as is our tradition here at the Cicada Club, we have Richard Halpern on stage for a very special purpose, because we do have a tradition here at the Cicada Club, yes? It's our traditional birthday spanking. And Mr. Whitcomb's going to get one spank for every decade. 7 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5. We're only at 5. 6, 5, 6, 7.
That reminded me of prep school. It took me back to prep school. I loved it.
Well, if you loved it that much, ladies and gentlemen, as is our tradition here at the Cicada Club. No, I think that's enough for you. No, you have time for a few more.
Keep going.
Keep going. Hey, do you want them to keep going? Yes, they do. Keep going, Ian. Thank you, Richard Halpern, and your happy birthday paddle. And August 28th, Richard Halpern will be here with his very own show, the Hollywood Cavalcade. And now, let me put your microphone back. Here he is, ladies and gentlemen, for your dancing pleasure. Ian Whitcomb and his Bungalow Boys.
All right, another tango.
Another tango.
This is another of my, I've gone mad about the 50s, but this was a big hit for Al Martino. And it got him involved with the mafia, I'm afraid. This became a #1 record, and then the mob stepped in and beat him up, and he went to England for 10 years. But we're going to do it as a tango. It's called Here in My Heart. Written by 3 Italians, too. Here in my heart, I'm alone and so lonely. Here in my heart, I just yearn for you only. Here in my arms, I long to hold you so near, ever close to my heart. So darling, say that you care. Take this heart I give gladly. Surely you know I need your love so badly. Here in my heart, my life and my own, dear, please be mine and stay here in my heart. care. Take this heart I give gladly. Surely you know I need your love so badly. Here in my heart, my love and my own, dear, please be mine and stay here in my heart.
Ian Whitcomb and the Bungalow Boys. Say, Ian, we have another surprise for you right now. Another surprise. We have the Vaudeville Sensations here to do a number for you. None other than Evans and Rogers. Well, step up. They can't hear you when you're talking 5 light years away. Yes. Here they are.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Max. Well, I think we want to do a little bit of Eddie Cantor, right? How about if you knew Susie?
Yay!
Is that what you want me to do?
Yes, I do.
Okay, wonderful. I feel good. I feel all right. First, 2 choruses. Yes. Thank you. I have got a sweetie known as Susie. In the words of Shakespeare, she's a wow. Though all of you may know her too, I'd like to shout right now, if you knew Susie like I know Susie. Oh, 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 what a girl. There's none so classy as this fair lassie. Oh, oh, oh my goodness, what a chassis. At a party, she's meek and mild. But in a taxi, mother dear, come save your child. If you knew Susie like I know Susie. Oh, oh, what a girl. If you knew Susie like I know Susie. Oh, 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 what a girl. She wears long tresses and nice tight dresses. Oh, oh, what a future she possesses. I had a mustache, cute as a pup. Susie kissed me, and she burned the darn thing up. If you knew Susie like I know Susie. Oh, oh, what a girl.
Rick Rogers, he is such an amazing impersonator. He can do anyone. And we have a special treat because I'm going to challenge Rick.
Uh-oh.
Who do you think of when you see a ukulele? Oh, don't answer yet. The Magic Shawl. Who do you think of? Ukulele and Magic Shawl? Let's see who Rick Rogers invokes.
Oh, this is wonderful.
Yes?
Well, I guess it would have to be this one. The Birthday Boy. I'm going to do my impression for the first time on any stage, Ian Whitcomb. Thousands of years ago, or maybe more, out on an island on a lonely shore, Robinson Crusoe landed one fine day. No rent to pay and no wife to obey. His good man Friday was his only friend. He didn't borrow or lend. They built a little hut, lived there till Friday, but Saturday night it was shut. Oh, where did Robinson Crusoe go with Friday on Saturday night? Every Saturday night they would start to roam, and on Sunday morning they come staggering home. On this island live wild men in cannibal trimming, and you know where there are wild men, there must be wild women. Oh, bugger! Where did Robinson Crusoe go? With Friday on Saturday night. Reach your own conclusion with Friday on Saturday night.